wrong.
Oh my God.
We live it every day, and it's funny because we get this all the time. Like we talk about every different little thing, like depending on what we feel like talking about at the time. We try to stay as current and relevant as we can, but sometimes we just can't. We don't want to be the ones adding another perspective on some things. I kind of feel like Harry Potter when they were like, "What are you feeling about the Will Smith shit?" He's like, "Bruh, no."
It's like I'm just. I have my opinion, and that's all you're gonna know. I'm just like.
That's why we're not even really talking about it because it's like, you know what, I just can't. It's like,
I mean, he got banned in that decade. Boom, done.
But that's the point. It's like that's how sad.
Somebody send a therapist to his house because that man needs to be saved from abuse, and then end the discussion. Yeah.
He needs to, like, get away from her, is what he needs to do. That's what his psyche tells him to do, is, like, free yourself from the crazy lady. I'm sorry I called your wife crazy, but apparently, like, if she's following you with cameras and forcing you to do shit you don't want to do, then that's a little fucking crazy. It's just my perspective.
Like, if you're following me around recording an Instagram live video, like, how do you feel about me inviting the person that convinced me to cuck you on tomorrow on my show? Like, you're lucky you didn't get punched in the face. Like, he wanted to hit you, not Chris Rock. At least that's my personal opinion on the fucking matter.
You can't hit her. No, that's terrible, though. But she is, like, that's just messed up.
Speaking of fucking clown world, Biden was like, she's gonna ping Himalaya again, like fucking something on his.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was in the foothills of the Himalayas with Xi Jinping.
70,000 miles, like vice president. Xi Jinping. He invited Obama to the White House because I think he's trying to bring back the ACA Obama fucking healthcare bullshit that we had to pay fines for or whatever. But and he was basically shunned into the corner like the fucking weird kid. He was really in the back all like looking like he was just looking like he was like Golem, looking at his position as president, just like contemplating fucking throwing Obama into the fires of Mount Doom to get his breath.
Well, you know, guys, I'm going to walk up to the comment and I'm going to go up and I'm going to sacrifice the Abominator and hopefully they'll give me the power of literacy again.
Fucking Democrats have been quitting and shit. I'm not saying the Republicans are any better, but it looks like there's going to be a red tsunami.
Let's not even hear it.
But the governments of the world.
You could be like magenta. Just be good. Just be good.
The governments of the world are saying global famine.
That's okay. We'll be all right.
I mean, we live in the northeast of America where we grow our own food and we provide our own fertilizer because we don't use petroleum-based so it will be good. But the shelves might be emptying. It might be time to buy some survival food. I'm a lot of people do it because they probably get fucking sponsored. This is not a sponsored. We're not sponsored by fucking Survival Food Plus or whatever it is. But I bought books on knowing what I can just pick off the ground and eat and use as medicine around here. But you might want to start thinking about that. We've been repeating the last century in 2 or 3 years piece. And in the last century, there was fucking disease, war, famine, depression. Might want to prepare for these things because they're most likely going to happen. I hope I'm wrong. But all of you that have been following along, I haven't been wrong yet. I'm hoping. I'm waiting for the day that I get it wrong because I don't want to be I wanted it to end. The circus music. Somebody pull out the jukebox plug. Somebody bash it with fucking Office Space fucking style. They bash the fucking. Somebody get rid of it and stop the clown music. That starts with you by not being a clown yourself and stocking up on shit so you can survive. Because if you survive and we allow the clowns to starve to death during the global famine that the clowns created, we can just come out the next election and unfuck it. And I hate advocating for fucking that because I don't want any American to starve to death. But I mean, it is what it is. Like, it's already starting in Africa. It's gonna hit Europe. It's gonna hit some places in America, like cities mostly, because they're fucking retarded, and you got to prepare for it. I don't want to see any American fucking starve to death in the 21st century.
Especially if you don't have to.
Because of fucking retarded decisions. Literally, lockdowns, which we all said was a bad idea because of this, created this. After the 14 days when that didn't work, had we readjusted our values instead of trying to fucking force the same shit for a year and a half, we would have produced enough shit in order to have enough shit for this harvest to prevent the global famine, in order to have enough time to address how we're going to get certain things because of what's going on with Russia. But even then, we could have, instead of slowing down domestic oil production with the bullshit decisions that Biden made, we could have increased domestic oil production and unfucked this already. Or at least began the unfucking process. The great unfucking. We need to begin the great unfucking. That's why we threw Donald Trump like a brick through the wall, the front window, and we broke the window of the White House with Donald Trump, because we need to start the great unfucking. I don't really particularly like Donald Trump. I think we could do much better. But somebody like that was needed. Somebody that wasn't going to take any of your shit and was going to start the great unfucking.
Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe it'll happen again. Hopefully soon. Because I'm sick and tired of all the crap.
It's not.
I'd like him to speak a language that I understand. Because, when he does his, I don't speak Gibble. I don't. I try to understand when he...
I don't...
I don't know what you mean. Am I supposed to slow it down and reverse it? And is it like one of those Satan anagram things? And it's like, your soul will be consumed by the one. I don't know what's going on. That shit you see in the fucking Exorcist. You're like, oh, is this like the stages? Are we on stage 5 of your soul sucking?
Left, right, or sideways, Biden needs to be removed and Kamala Harris needs to be removed. Neither one of them is... Pelosi needs to be removed too, because she's not... None of them, none of the three of them are capable of leading America through what's about to happen without unnecessary chaos.